Alone, you can do little, but together, we can do so much. That has been my mantra when I decided that apart from political commentary, we shall also be doing charity programs to help the community in distress. Instead of sitting down to complain and speak about what is ill in the society, been part of the solution. So today, I just realized that we are going to our 11th program project in this coming month of April. I decided to compile for you our last 10 projects. I just realized that some are new members. They have missed maybe what we've done in the past and decided to compile so that we also show you what we have done. The photo in your screen is the lady known as Sarah Atieno. She was our first project in August 2022. She got to me, and I remember when Sarah called me, I had missed her call. I had even failed to pick the call for like the whole week. And so one day I decided, let me listen to what was here. And she presented to me her situation. She was diagnosed with blood cancer. So she was in Kenyan hospital, the private wing, and she had been there for 3 months, yes. Had a bill of around 1.5 million. Part had been covered by NHIF, but what was pending was around 1.4. And I went to Kenyatta to see Sarah. She was lying in that bed, and we did this video. And say that, of course, we will continue to also reach out when others are in need. It points out to this. So I also spoke with Sarah shortly. There is another clip. Of course, we were not allowed to take video in the hospital. So the video that I had to take it chini ya maji. So that is the one you can see here, but I also had a snippet from Sarah.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah Chema, the one you've been supporting towards the hospital bill. I'm still detained in Kenyatta National Hospital. We paid the bill. I really thank you guys, asanteni sana kwa kusimama na mimi. We still have a pending balance, which I still believe God will provide. Thank you so much. Thank you, and God bless you for your support. Thank you so much.
Where she did the appeal. In that video, she did the appeal. Then after that, I came back, and in fact, I did not even know we will be able to manage. But within the same month, the country was so much deep on elections, and I decided, let me take the risk. Let me try. Believe me, within 1 month, we were able to pay the hospital bill of 1.4 million. And I remember this day. This was on 12th, before the inauguration of 12th September, before William Ruto's inauguration, which was on 13th, if I'm not wrong. We discharged Sarah from Kenyatta National Hospital. It was a nostalgic moment. People who are founders of this channel by then remember very well, and this was very emotive because Sarah had been there for long, and she just needed to be out. I'll tell you what happened later. I know some of you know very well. But she looks well. She looked well. She was out. Even went home. And I'll just play for you a snippet of an interview I did with the family when they were home. And you can look at that.
Mm-hmm. So, by then I could not go without blood. It was like water. 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Without that, I could not even breathe.
So, how did you need for blood? You mobilized people to donate?
Yeah.
You mobilized friends?
My friends donated for me. I'm really thankful to you guys. I don't know how to appreciate you, but God in heaven is really watching over you.
That was Sarah. And I do thank many for us. And from that first project, I said, we can do something. But because I even had fears of, I'm one kind of person that doesn't want to do something. We don't want to do something and we fail.
My name is Stephen Otieno.
Stephen Otieno.
Yes.
Okay. Stephen, you told me that your wife has a challenge. It's not someone, it's someone detained in the hospital, okay?
Yeah.
Can you take us through what exactly happened or where did it start? It became the most, let me not say challenging, but the most emotive after this, because some gentleman called me. I remember it was on a Saturday evening. It was called Laban. And he told me he wanted me to meet another gentleman who was known as Stephen. So Stephen's wife was again stuck in the hospital. She's known as Mercy, but Mercy Waridi. And she came, I actually called Stephen home, and he actually explained what had happened, as you can see here. And what was so emotive to me about this is because imagine Stephen, because the wife was detained in the hospital and could not be released, was given the child. He used to take the child every day to Kenyatta Hospital. The breast is being breastfed by the mother, then he turns back with the home. And that is why he returns home with the child. And that is why even by the time I called him, he came with the child because he had just come from the hospital. And I said, well, I needed two. This was the following year, that was 2023. And we really came out. I remember the bill was 78, was it? I think 78,000. And within 1 week, we were able to secure the release of Mercy. The day I went to the hospital in Kenyatta, and this was the second project I was going to, then we were going to discharge someone from Kenyatta. She came to me and she nearly broke down. Then we went home. And this is their place. The video is seeing this is their home. They were just home. This is their place. And she also spoke about her detention in Kenyatta Hospital.
Okay, kwa majina mimi naitwa Mercy. Mercy Waridi. Yes. Ningependa kushukuru sana kwa yale mazuri mmenifanyia, na although haikukuwa ni rahisi sana, ila kwa upendo na yote imetendeka, yani sijui niseme nini, kwa sababu nahisi ni furaha nyingi sana moyoni mwangu. Nahisi ni machozi na nitoka kwa mengi mmenifanyia.
How was it ikiwa kwamba hauko karibu na mtoto? Nimeona sasa mwishoni unasonga karibu na mtoto.
Singeweza kulala kwa sababu kwa ile hali ambayo nilikuwa napitia pale hospitali. Usiku wote yani usingizi haikuji kwa sababu nilikuwa nahisi uchungu sana. Maziwa inatiririka, inaniuma, kichwa inaniuma sana.
And Mercy, really, and by the way, let me tell you, I wanted to see, just last week they sent me a photo of that child mwenye tulitoa. You can see the boy has grown. The boy has really grown. They're grateful for what we did, because it was never about me. It was about us as a team. But when I got there, I realized, because Stephen did have a job, he used to do motorbike, but because the wife was sick, could not attend to that job. The motorbike belonged to someone else, so the owner of the motorbike had taken that motorbike. So yes, we were home, we have done some budget for them, but there was no rent, there was no food, and there's no way we could feed this family. You know what happened? We decided that we'll not stop at Mercy's discharge, but we'll get a motorbike for Stephen. A big testimony here. This is what happened after 1 week.
Hi
guys, Santeni Sara, we are here. This is a Bajaj shop, so we are finally putting it to a closure. Here, I am here with Steven and Mercy. So we finally bought the motorbike here. It's a new motorbike, and we bought it here. Just a bit of me, I'm interacting with motorbike for the first time. So here the helmet, yes. So these are the two helmets. This one and this one. These ones are reflectors. These are reflectors. Yeah, sijui. So I'm also aligning now. This one is for. This is umbrella. So this is very important. Wakati kunyesha, you can still work. And yes. So that is a brand new. I'll give Steven our ongelation. And then also Mercy is here. Leo tujabeba mtoto. Leo tujabeba mtoto. And thank you very much. So Steve, say something.
Thank you once again. This is Steven. Leo nimefurahi sana. Nimefurahi na Mr. Kevin and the Bold family. Nataka nishukuru sana. Nimefurahi, yani niko tu na furaha moyoni mwangu. Sasa nataka niingie kazi, nitaingia kazi bila stress. Pikipiki ni ya cash, hakuna kulipa loan. Nimefurahi sana, asanteni sana.
Pikipiki aina gani?
Hii ni Boxer BMW 125cc.
So let's do this. Now Mercy is here, and today Mercy is very smiling.
Actually, on my side, I want to say thank you for this. It's very wonderful, and I'm happy. So actually, I'm really very happy. So I don't have anything to say. Just happy, and I want to say thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yes, guys. So we are putting this to a closure. We ended it. We managed to buy a motorbike and also another cash transfer that we're going to make, and also insurance. Yeah. Yes. So we're also going to get insurance. Probably by vacation to get insurance, but now I think it's set to work. Yeah. Asante sana. So we will have everything. You might have a receipt. Yeah. So guys, thank you very much. We did this. And we decided that we need to make it different. So that's why I'm putting on this job on here. And I've said Bold Charity Network. So we're going to create a big network to make sure that not just it doesn't end with Steve and Mercy, with Steven and Mercy, and many more. We shall walk this talk together. We were able to get a motorbike for Steven as Team Charity. I want us to get this because some of the new members they might have missed this and they just see maybe what is being done now. We've always come out to support this society, and Steve remains forever grateful for this because they're still happily married, still home. They stay somewhere in Andorra. I want us to look at the next project.
I'm Rachel Shirao.
Yes, Rachel.
From Kakamega, South Sub-County.
Oh, okay.
Ikolomani.
Okay.
I've called you to at least seek help from you.
About?
My husband has been unwell for quite some time.
Yes.
And as I am talking, I'm at Mukumu Hospital.
Yes.
We've been here for 1 week.
On the hospital for 1 week?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He has been suffering from hemorrhoids.
Yes.
He has been diagnosed with dementia.
Yes.
And which is age-related, which cannot be even controlled.
Oh, how old is he?
He's 76.
Okay.
So there is that confusion.
Mm-hmm.
And the worsening part is now the hemorrhoids,
Yes.
which has attached the colon.
Yes.
And now his status is worse.
Yes.
He has been recommended for surgery.
Our third project, we headed straight to Kakamega County. And I had received a distress call that a 78-year-old man was in Mukumu Hospital He was due for some surgery, but money was needed, and that was I think around 65,000, if I'm not wrong. You know, so many other factors were against all odds because could not raise that family. That actually had received that call from the daughter who was here, and I traveled to Mukumu, and we were able to support Mzee, and we raised the money. The surgery was done.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Recho Shiramu. I'm back to Ruben Mary Shiramu. I thank you very much the group for your total support. I thank you for you have brought this far. You were really financially down, but your hand has really blessed us at a good level. Thank you, and may God bless you abundantly, and may you continue helping other people who are in need, and God will lift you up. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
And let me shock you. This suit I'm putting on was bought to me by one of our subscribers here due to that program, due to that project, because apparently he knew Mzee. Niambia kwamba walisoma na Mzee, hawakusoma, like they grew the same village with Mzee from Kakamega, and he saw that video a month later and realized that they had done something, so he decided to give me this suit. He bought me this suit for appreciation of helping Mzee, and we were able to support them as at that. Do you remember the first project we did? Sarah Atieno, that we had discharged from the hospital, died on 26th June 2023. That was last year. Received a call on a Sunday from the husband Mark. Then was in the hospital. She was in stretcher. She had gotten some sudden headache. And on Monday, the following day, we lost Sarah at around 10 a.m. I was shattered.
You will realize I had not done any video from yesterday, and I got a distress call from the husband. She was in deep pain, and she was rushed to Kenyatta here, and she's been here for yesterday, and today around 1 p.m. we lost Sarah. She rested.
So we had to come through because what I think the last discussion we had was, Kevin, if you've taken me out of the hospital, that I'm sick, if I will be needed to be taken home, make sure you take me home. And we took Sarah home. We took plans of the burial plans and sent off. The boy is doing well. Yes, he's currently now in grade 4. And we got some few fellows that are taking care and are still hanging around the child. I got a hit. I had to sit back and think. I said, now what I need to do, I'm just going to do something for the children so that we just refresh, just thank God for what we've done. It was now 1 year after we had done projects. And now I had to go and do a children's home visit in a children's home known as Nemaland. This is the Nemaland. This visit, why I was going there is this children's home had a child known as Baby Emmanuel. Baby Emmanuel is the boy you are seeing I'm carrying there. That baby, I used to work in a radio station around that place, and one day was picked by the road, was brought in the newsroom. Then I was the person who was in the newsroom the very day, and I took the child, and we took the child to that children's home, and I was told to name the child, and I was told, Kevin, this is your son, and I called him Baby Emmanuel. So I was going there to support them, give some food stuff, and also do something for baby Emmanuel. That was our first 5 projects we did next year. But I want us to look at where we headed next.
Ilikuwa challenges kubwa kudipendi na finance yenye ilikuwa huko home na issues zenye zilikuwa huko home. Hatungeweza kumanage juu situation ilikuwa tu baya. So tulibindi sana ifike kwa Kelvin nikamsho tuko na shinda nyumbani. Na shinda wazazi walikuwa wagonjwa, walikuwa tumetumia pesa. Kijana alikuwa amegongwa pia mwenyewe huku meno, akaibwa simu. Alikuwa na shida ya fee, wazazi walitumia fee yote, pesa zote andi zenye alikuwa ameweka kwa fee zikaisha. Na kuwa andi kumpeleka shule ilikuwa issue, ndio wameugua. Hawezi.
By the how is he now? How is the father now?
Father sahi bado ana take medication.
Alimeza zile dawa?
Ana take medication.
And the mother?
Pia mzazi sahi pia mwenyewe ametulia tu, ameacha ametulia. At least pale wako wanafeel wako happy. Wako wanajua hii kitu ni ngapi. Hii ni grace of the Lord.
That boy was supposed to join Kirinyaga University to pursue the course, but so many things were happening in the background. And I remember it is the brother who reached to me. He actually reached to us about the case, and by this time, apparently, the mom, the father had actually lost a job, and they were a bit depressed, and the family was in really tatters because even the elder brother was in Chuka University and was seen as the person to take care of the other brother who was still at home. So we managed to take Mwenda to Kirinyaga University, and this was the first project that I did outside the hospital because I think the hospital projects had really, the bills in the hospitals had really drained me emotionally, and I was feeling like now I needed to get out and do something different. And I did this in Murang'a after the events of Nairobi and Kakamega, and were able to support Mwenda. So these children you are seeing here, they came I think that was our 8th. The children you are seeing actually having disability, not disability but autism. They are housed somewhere in Kibera. And one of I think that was a social worker reached and was telling us about how the parents are struggling, even taking the kids there, managing the kids at home. And there was a need for wheelchairs. And these 5 children were picked to benefit from that project. And by our supporters, Team Bold, we were able to give them, able to fundraise and help them get the wheelchairs, and that was the wheelchair project. This was in November last year, if you remember. And I went, as you can see here, we actually gave them the wheelchairs.
Hi guys, so we're here as we had promised that we were coming to this other side of Kibera to deliver the wheelchairs. So because of the other residential training that the mothers of the kids had, we had to reschedule to this Sunday.
Asante kwa hiyo organization yenu ambayo mmeamua mnasaidia watoto wenye wako na disability. Pia nashukuru kwa hii wheelchair ambayo mmetusaidia nayo. Kama mimi nilikuwa already, watu walikuwa wananicheka kila wakati ni mtoto wako kwa mgongo. So nimefurahia kwa sababu Benjamin atakapokalia hii wheelchair itakuwa ni kazi rahisi, ni kumsukuma tu nikimlete therapy, maybe nataka kuenda somewhere.
December, I took a break, but towards the end of December when I was home, this was in the 29th December, we visited, I was running a project known as a doctor family. Then someone a lady, I think from US, reached out and told me the husband was constructing a house for the 8, 9-year-old Shosh, but that had not yet materialized because the husband died somewhere before that had materialized. And they took up the initiative of building Shosh this house. By the time he's walking out that of Uyoma, that is in Bondo, we had actually put up a house for Shosh.
But I'm in Mama Lucy, and I've managed to get 13 out. Yes, I was planning for 7, but who knows? God has another way of doing his own things. That we managed to our to 13, and apart from that, we've also done some food stuff because you know these guys hawa mama wamekuwa hospitali for long na hawajakuwa wakifanya kazi. So what we decided is whatever has remained, we do some food stuff for them. And I'm just so happy that they are going home, wanted to reunite with the rest of their family. Some have been here for long, so I just want to say thank you on behalf of Bold Charity Network.
So those are 15 women that were in Mama Lucy. And I need to explain what happened here is that actually I had received a call about Embakasi victims. If you remember, it was the time there was that Embakasi victims, and I went there, actually went to visit the Embakasi victims. So while I was there is where one of the nurses got to me and actually told me that Kevin, because he had known me, known Bold, and knew that we were doing charity, so he told us that Kevin, the fire victims are going to be supported by government because they will get free medication. What did you do something for some women that attacked in maternal units? Actually said units. She was not specific like Mama Lucy. Then I told her, so which one would you pick? Then she was like, now I know a place, I wanted to go to Mama Lucy because there is something very demanding there. Some women nowadays, the Linda Mama that Uhuru Kenyatta rolled is only paying up to 5,000, and those who deliver with complications are stuck there. So I went to the wards, got the social worker, sat down with the CEO, Dr. Wafula, presented for me the picture. I personally went and walked in the wards and interacted, saw how women were stuck there. Some delivered and they didn't even they had complications. The bill was huge, they could not leave. They're not even willing to go home because there is even no food home. They rather stay in the hospital to get their meal there. And I picked this, that was going to be February project. And we did that February project. So I was back in the hospital again. These women, we were able to deliver, to discharge 15 of them, and also got some food stuff for them. And that was our 10th project. So there is some few things I've learned about most of these projects that we've done and I've been looking at. There are quite a number of people in distress, can always help many. But remember, we are doing something that even the elected leaders are, that's what the elected leaders are supposed to do. But for one reason or the other, for ignorance or knowledge or lack of the same, they tend not to. And I've learned that humanity should always come first, gesture. When you walk to the hospitals, when you talk to people, you will find out that there is something very special with humanity, because that gives you satisfaction. Thank you very much for supporting these projects. I'm going to start our April project in the next 2 days. And I hope that those who are new in the channel at least now have an idea of where we have come from with the charity work. Thank you.